everyone! As you probably know, another new trailer just recently dropped for the new Total Drama season. We actually got some cool info about this one, like new interns, more about Axel, and we finally know who the amputee is gonna be. Stay tuned if you want to know who it is. So as usual, let's watch these trailers. It is in Italian, but I also made an English fan dub of it that I will also show.
The cruelest challenge of TV is coming.
Fire!
Who is gonna have the strength to bear with all of this?
Stay with us and you will find out.
Total Drama Island, the new series from April 10th at 8 in the afternoon on K2 Channel 41.
Well, that's interesting, right? So we start off with Axel screaming and scaring at some squirrels. We have seen this image of Axel before as it got leaked beforehand. Interesting about this Axel scene is that once again she is alone and not with her team. The last time we saw Axel, she was hanging out with some zombies, and now she is screaming at animals. We don't know what's going on, but my theory is that maybe Axel got kicked out in the first episode in an unfair way. So we get like a mini side storyline of her trying to get back to the island. For example, maybe Chris realized 16 campers were too many, so he kicked Caleb and Axel out. Whoever, if they could get back to the island, they could rejoin the game. And maybe Caleb decided it wasn't worth it and went home, meanwhile Axel is determined to come back. This could explain why Caleb and Axel barely appear, especially at the challenges and with their team.
The cruelest challenge of TV is...
And then we have this dinosaur roaring at them. I saw many people in the comments being upset about this one because it was weird seeing a dinosaur. Me, I don't care. It's maybe just an animatronic and a part of the challenge, like running away from the dinosaur challenge.
Fire!
Then we see Bowie and Emma firing some cabbages. I think it's pretty much confirmed that Bowie and Emma will be like besties because they are always next to each other. During this challenge, it looks like everyone will have roles. A captain, some in charge of the cannons, and some picking up cabbages. For the Frogs of Death, I think it is Emma and Bowie for the cannons. Nichelle, Julia, and MK for the cabbages, and Raj and Wayne may be sharing the captain role. Caleb, I don't know, probably missing as usual.
Who is gonna...
Then we have them all running away from something. Perhaps the dinosaur. Now this running scene is actually very interesting. Sadly, they are grouped in teams, and we do not see Caleb or Nichelle there. It might be over for our girl Nichelle. Or let's be optimistic and say she got eaten up by the dinosaur as a demonstration. And that's why she is so traumatized in the other scenes. Yes, let's just say that happened. Now the amputee is revealed, and if you look closely, it is Z. Wow, who would expect that? Now another interesting thing was Terry McGurran was once asked about a possible amputee in the new season. And he replied and said that it was a she, and then corrected by saying a he or a she. This can either, just be a spelling error he did, or B, that maybe this will imply that Z is also a... Well, let's just wait and see. Some people said that Damien, Millie, Scary Girl, and Priya are eliminated because they are not seen in the scene. But I just think they are there but haven't appeared on the screen yet because the scenes were cut. Also, if you pause at the last frame for this scene, you can see that it's a small hand. For me, it looks like the hand belongs to Priya because of the height and the color of the hand. Then we have the bear scene with Scary Girl we saw in another trailer. Now we have the scene we all wished we couldn't see. Ripper farting. Hopefully, he will not be an Owen 2.0 who farts the whole time. I thought his gimmick would be ripping shirts, not farting. I'm so disappointed y'all the only one that can fart and make it funny is the most hated character ever, Queen Sugar, who should have won Pakatu Island. We can see that he will fart in 2 instances as of now. He will fart with a skunk in the forest, or it's the skunk who sprayed, who knows? Then we see him fart with Millie and Damien, probably because he ate all of those cabbages. Stay with us and you will find... Then MK in the confessional booth, apparently she is saying, stay with us and you will find out. Many people think that this doesn't fit because why would you say that in the confessional? Find out. Then we have the Frogs of Death walking with Nichelle pretty far away from the team. Similarly, how she sits far away from them in this campfire scene. Now this scene can be many things. It can be a part of a challenge, it can be them losing the challenge, it can be them on their way to the campfire ceremony, or them just leaving the campfire ceremony after voting Caleb out. We don't know yet, but I think this scene and this one are right next to each other. If you look at Nichelle here, she has similar expressions, like her, and the walk order is almost the same as the sit order. So it looks to me like they are on their way to the campfire ceremony. Then we have 2 interns who I don't care about. We also have the last scene, which is Chase cracking his nuts. This is a fun scene, unless you look at his helmet. Now, it's not a team helmet like the other one, which means that Chase will make it to another challenge we haven't seen before. It's pretty much confirmed that Chase is not an early boot, and will make it pretty far. Well, I guess that's a win. Well, that's the trailer, and I'm done reacting to it. I will next week upload the new schedule, my last predictions, and how you can watch the new season as it premieres. So if you want to learn more about that, stay tuned.